Dead deal. Meg roars as Netflix denies to promote Harry's documentary after it received dislike storm for low quality. It seems that Netflix is no longer too interested in the products of the Sussexes when it only brings negativity as well as a meager source of revenue. Recently, Harry's Invictus movie has been released for less than a day on Netflix, but Netflix has neglected to promote the movie. It's known that the reason is because the movie received feedback because the quality was so poor, it only achieved 2 points on imdb. After Meghan Markle and Prince Harry parted ways with Spotify, some commentators and outlets have run reports alleging that the couple, may be at risk of losing their big Netflix deal. However, a Netflix spokesperson made it clear that all is well between the streamer and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Netflix is unlikely to renew the Sussexes' multi-million-dollar contract, believing the lemon has been fully squeezed. Their tell-all six-parter, Harry and Meghan, was the most-watched subscription TV show of 2022, but there are no plans for a follow-up series. Hot off the heels of the announcement that Meghan had lost her $33 million deal with Spotify after one podcast series in 27 months, with the couple branded effing grifters by one Spotify executive. The reported $150 million Netflix deal, believed to be paid in installments, was first announced in 2020. But bosses are afraid now and are said to now feel Meghan lives in her own bubble and does not seem to have grasped the economic reality. Prince Harry's new Netflix documentary series on the Invictus Games was today branded bland by an expert who said it'll not help the brand's Sussex reboot. The Duke of Sussex launched his new show, Heart of Invictus, and claimed he did not have support networks after returning from serving in Afghanistan. Harry said trauma dating back to his mother, Princess Diana's death in 1997 when he was 12, was never discussed in another apparent swipe at the royal family. But a brand expert said the show lacked real-life heart and faced stiff competition on Netflix from the likes of At Home with the Furies, Love is Blind, and Selling Sunset. However, he added that Harry being at the forefront of the 5-part series along with injured veterans, with his wife Meghan Markle appearing only briefly in several scenes to support him, was a positive step in what his fanbase wants to see. A show like At Home with the Furies is a standout documentary series as it highlights the mental health struggles of Tyson and his whole family, but never blames anyone and really educates the viewers on mental health and the issues surrounding it. Harry's documentary is a brilliant way to shine a light on the trauma of war, but it doesn't have the real-life heart that other documentaries have. In the show, Harry explained that it was only when he returned from war that he became aware of trauma he still had from Diana dying in Paris. Harry said that when he returned from war in 2008, the biggest struggle for me was no one around me really could help, adding, I didn't have that support structure, that network, or that expert advice to identify what was actually going on with me. Unfortunately, like most of us, the first time you consider therapy is when you're lying on the floor in the fetal position, probably wishing you had dealt with some of this stuff previously, and that's what I really want to change. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams told Mail Online that while the Invictus Games had been a remarkable achievement for Harry, the show, lasting 261 minutes across 5 episodes, was too long. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's major critic and royal expert Angela Levin has reacted to the Duke of Sussex's new Netflix docuseries. Talking to X, or formerly known as Twitter, the royal author tweeted, I've watched the Netflix documentary on Invictus Games that Harry is part of. It's extremely moving to hear and see how these strong people fought for Queen and country. Many have had mental health problems, Harry too of course, but now he can moan non-stop about his life. The Heart of Invictus follows 6 people competing in the 2022 Invictus Games, a global event founded by Prince Harry that helps wounded service members heal through sports. The Duke of Sussex, in his Netflix docuseries, brings all kinds of revelations about his life with Meghan Markle and upbringing in the royal family. The prince also remarked on his 10-year-long military career in Heart of Invictus.